Hey Karen, yeah, I had an awesome time on the cruise. I feel super rejuvenated. I wish it was 2 days longer. Unfortunately, it wasn't. We only did a 3-night, so if you're gonna book a Disney cruise, I highly recommend doing at least five nights. There's just so much to do when you're on the Disney cruise ship. It's so hard to get it all done in 3 days. Yeah, it's definitely not the kind of cruise where you sit back and do absolutely nothing. It is definitely a jam-packed, eventful cruise, but I had a wonderful time. So we are here in Batuu at Galaxy's Edge. You guys are staring at the Millennium Falcon. So awesome. I absolutely adore this land. It is so amazing. I got to come here and on pass holder preview day on my 30th birthday. It was absolutely wonderful. So we're gonna walk around, we're gonna check out everything here in Batuu, walk through a few shops, and then we are going to walk through Hollywood Studios and hope we don't get rained on, because rain is in the forecast today, unfortunately. And it was drizzling, but hopefully it doesn't get too bad. If it does get really, really nasty, we'll go ahead and end the live stream, but I don't think it's going to be too terrible. I think it'll be just fine. It'll be good. I'm excited. So let's walk around. Up here, over by, this is Docking Bay 7. This is over by the Millennium Falcon, obviously where we just came from. One of my favorite things to eat is the Ronto wrap. So good. You can get that at Docking Bay 7, or you can get it over here at this other location. Very, very good stuff. So let's see. I think there's a waiting line, a line to wait to get into this shop here. Let me see what that's all about and see if we can get in. Legacy lightsabers is end of line. All right.
Once you receive the second text, you have an hour.
Is there a virtual queue to get into the store?
Not to the store in general. It's just this is a virtual list to purchase a lightsaber.
Okay, cool.
If you want to go into the store.
Awesome. Sweet. Glad you could join us. We're just getting started. We're heading on into the virtual queue to purchase a Legacy lightsaber, but if you just want to walk in. And I love this shop. There's so many really cool Easter eggs in this store. It is just like unbelievable how much time you can spend in here and see all the cool stuff they have. All the different busts and apparel and little trinkets that they have in the shop are so cool. So they have the Luke Skywalker bust from The Last Jedi, and they have Padme and Leia's bust as well. I'm gonna do my best to show the prices on these. $55 for those two. Now this might be a little bit more challenging to show the price of, just because it's a bit big and I only have the one hand, but I'm gonna do my best. I know it's on the bottom. And that goes for $130. So the big Skywalker bus is $130. They have these awesome Jedi journals as well. Check these out. Wow, these are like super well built. These are no joke. They're like legit. $29.99. It's almost like a wood material. I don't know if it's actual wood or if it's like a composite material, but it's like actually legit hard and stitched together. Now it is glued to the binding there, you can see. Well, really cool journal for $29.99. They have the Jedi patch sets. These are awesome patches. Check those out. And those go for $29.99. And we have these mugs here are $27.99. And then we have some Jedi gear sets, some comm links, all that good stuff. Little trackers, apparently, and goggles. Those are cool. What do those go for? Those go for $29.99. I haven't been to Batuu in so long, so some of this stuff's gonna be new to me. If you've been here recently, then you might know, where stuff is. We've got lightsaber belt clips, and those are $17.99, so you can clip your lightsaber to your belt. And then we have some Jedi robes. Awesome. And those are come in a variety of sizes. These are $9.99. Yes, I see that. That's not good. My wife just commented saying that the garage flooded, so that's awesome. Thanks for the update, honey. That makes me feel really good about being here and not at home. Maz Kanata's statue. I bet this one's going to be around $130 as well. Yep, that goes for $130 as well. And And then we have some more Jedi stuff over there. Let me see if I can sneak past. So we have another, a little utility belt flip of some kind. Very cool. These go for $49.99. These are youth sizes. And then they have these cute pouches down here. These are really fun. And those go for $19.99. Some other Jedi figurines as well. And some more robes too. So lots of really cool stuff to see here. These are what those figurines look like. And those go for $19.99 for the smaller ones. And then these robes up here, what do these go for? They have security things all over them. So let's see. I don't see a tag on them at all, but I bet they're in the 130 range-ish. So this is obviously a very popular shop because this is where you get those legacy lightsabers. Very cool. Very fun. We have a couple of them. I have a couple of them at home. I have the Luke and Leia Legacy lightsaber. But this is my favorite part. All of the amazing detail that's inside of this shop. Oh my gosh, so cool. All the different animals. We've got even Boba Fett's logo up there, sign up there. Different helmets from different movies. We have different weapons from different movies. Oh my gosh. Honestly, I could just sit in here forever and look at all the amazing things inside of here. Look at it. Every time I come in here, I feel like I see something that I haven't seen before. Is that IG-11 up there? IG-88 right there. That's awesome. So cool. Okay. Yes, there are definitely lots of people over here. The really cool thing is you can buy different holocrons. These are $49.99. This is the crystal that goes into your lightsaber for those of you that don't know or haven't really followed the movies that much or the TV shows. So they have different holocrons. They've got the... Well, no, excuse me, not the holocrons. The holocrons are the little, like, keepers of force things, right? Not the kyber crystal is what goes in the lightsaber. Excuse me. Let's see. And then on this side is all of our like First Order and Sith and Empire stuff. So we have the Sith Chalice and we have Darth Vader's castle, which is super cool. And then these robes. These robes are awesome. These are so cool. Oh my gosh. One of these days I will buy one. They're very expensive though. I believe they're like $199 or like $150. They're not cheap. They're very expensive, but lots of really, really awesome statues. So if you have a Star Wars room in your house, this is definitely the place to buy things. So you got different Princess Leia wigs that you can get, you have Princess Leia robes that you can get, and they even have a set over there as well for $49.99. They're restocking all of the lightsaber blades. Okay. So other things over here for Imperials, you can buy Imperial credits. These are cool, look at that. These go for $60. The Sith obelisk. Very cool. What do these go for? Those go for $49.99. We have the pilot uniform here as well for $99. And then this really cool First Order mug. I'm digging that. That's $24.99. That is a nice little stainless steel mug. And then the figurine set from the little chess game. Very cool. These are $130. You get the 4 figurines. Now we could spend so much time just wandering around this stop. Hi, Kathy. We could spend a ton of time just wandering around the shop, but we're going to keep on moving. Try and see all the different things that we can see here in Batuu, as well as trying to check out the rest of the what's it called? Disney's Hollywood Studios, right? So there's a lot of really cool merchandise that you can find. The Cal Pettis set. Is that the Legacy lightsaber set? I didn't look at that because there's a ton of people right by it. Hi, B. I love Ronto's roasters and Ronto wraps. They're so good. Apparently, the breakfast wrap is like really tasty because it has egg on it. Now I have not been here for breakfast like ever, so I could not tell you how good or bad it actually is, but everyone tells me that the Ronto wrap for breakfast is like the way to eat it. Now we actually have a cookbook that has a recipe for a Ronto roaster wrap, but I haven't made it yet, just because I haven't really had time to really dig into that. So we got some Black Spire Outpost t-shirts over here. I love this logo with the Millennium Falcon pilot cockpit on there. I think it's a really cool shirt. It's only for kids though, for it's $24.99, and then there's another look at Batuu, and we've got R2 and It looks like Chewbacca at the bottom there. Another really cool shirt for kids going for $24.99. A couple other really fun tops here. We have that looks like it's for adults, and that is just kind of nice and plain, going for $49.99. And a couple different hats up here as well. So a Black Spire Outpost hat. Hats are typically $29.99. Some of them are $27.99. And then we have a Millennium Falcon hat as well. So this is actually like a blue with orange on it. Kind of hard to see it in this light, but it's a really cool hat. All right, so more t-shirts over here with a nice V-neck with this really cool stitching embroidery down there. Black Spire Outpost on the back side, and that goes for $36.99. We also have the Black Spire Outpost mug, $16.99, says Batuu on it. So this little section is kind of like their marketplace. So this is all, lots of little fun trinkety things like this fun little Black Spire Outpost set with the Millennium Falcon on it for $29.99. And then we have the little ornaments going for $26.99. Fun little mug, nice and simple. This is an infuser mug, which is really cool. So you can put like fruit and stuff in there, or cucumber, or whatever you want, and infuse this with water, which is always really cool. So $21.99 for that, or you can just fill it with ice, or what have you. So a variety of options, but those are always nice to have. Another cool Black Spire Outpost t-shirt right here, going for $36.99. Okay, a nice little Mr. fan. Always good to have on a really hot day. Mr. fans are typically like $20. Yeah, this is $20.66. There you go. And we have a nice little backpack. Backpacks are a must whenever you go to Disney. I would know. I bring my backpack with all the time. $29.99 for that. It's one of those things you just kind of have to have it, just because you're gonna pick stuff up randomly throughout the day, and it's really tough to carry all that. And if you don't feel like getting a locker, then the backpack is a must, but a really good backpack. These fun luggage tags, Black Spire Outpost, going for $14.99. And then we have another Millennium Falcon patch set. Now these are awesome. I'm not really a patch person. I don't know what I would do with patches. For those of you that are watching that are patch people that do collect patches, what do you do with them? I want to know if you like put them on your backpacks, or you put them on your jeans or jean jackets, or what you do. So tell me what you do with patches if you are a patch person and you buy this. Now this is a fun magic band. It's got the blue milk and the green milk. Hilarious, and that's $29.99. Now, if you've been to Galaxy's Edge, let me know if you've tried the blue or green milk, and let me know your thoughts. I'll let you know mine as you're typing that out. So, $9.99 for that little pouch. So I really like the green milk by its, like, if I'm gonna get it without alcohol-free green milk, because it reminds me of those little shark gummies that we got when we were kids in the 90s, because those gummies were like the best thing on the planet. And the blue milk to me, it's just kind of like meh. But if you're going to get it with alcohol, I like the blue milk more than I like the green milk. The green milk comes with tequila, and the blue milk comes with rum. So the blue milk's more of a Caribbean style, nice little beverage, and the green milk with the tequila is good. It just changes the flavor a little bit, and it's not really my thing. I mean, I like it, but if I'm gonna get it with alcohol, I like the blue one better. Some other pins for you as I'm showing and talking. Anyone else want to chime in on their blue or green milk preference? $19.99 for that fun little Black Spire Outpost symbol. And then 24 different postcards that you can get. That's really cool, and that's $19.99 if you're a postcard collector. I know that we have a lot of people that like to get postcards and then display them, which is really cool, because you can buy different like picture frames and stuff, because buying like 10 pieces of art at $50 a piece gets really expensive. Hey Shepard, I saw Ryan comment too as well. We got a really cool blanket here. This goes for $59.99, and that's what it looks like. It's a Black Spire throw pillow with the Millennium Falcon and that night sky. I do really like that. It's not the softest blanket in the world, so to each his own. This is a cool mug though. I like that. Nice rubberized grip on it. Onaka Transport Solutions, that's hilarious. $24.99 for that. And then we have these Life Day orbs. Now, I love Star Wars. I have watched a lot of Star Wars. I have no idea what Life Day is. But this is what the orb looks like when it's all lit up. It's pretty cool. We got some other shirts.
It's a religious holiday.
Yeah, it's for the Wookiees, right?
It's basically what you call Christmas.
Oh, it's basically Christmas for the Wookiees. What's it from? Like, where did that even come from? Because I've watched, like...
I believe it was a Christmas episode. I'm not sure. We don't talk about the Christmas episode.
Got it.
As far as I'm aware, where it came from, it was like a Lego Star Wars thing.
Is a Lego Star Wars thing? Yeah.
Oh, I remember that now. I'm
What?
very visual.
Yes. My Magical WDW Shopper.
You
Yes,
have that
thank you.
YouTuber voice a little bit.
Oh, thank you. So I'm assuming that's a good thing, right?
No, it's good.
Oh, awesome. Well, thanks guys for stopping by, saying hi. So, like I said, this area is just so cool. I absolutely love just sitting in here. I just think it's such a cool little marketplace. Now, they've got the popcorn. I've heard really good things about the popcorn, never have had it. And then here in this little shop, they have more Jedi robes. Now, these are not going to be as expensive as the Jedi robes in the other location, but they are going to be awesome. So they have these for $99. These are the kid sizes. They have black and they have the brown as well. And so the brown ones, the adult ones are $130 and the kid ones are $99. Now we have some Rey outfits as well. $79.99 for Rey's dress. We have Rey's vest for $59.99. That's what that looks like. And then we have a shirt of hers, also for $49.99, and then her arm wraps as well. So you can get the whole get up, totally cosplay as Rey for $19.99. So you're looking probably, if you were gonna get everything, let's see, well, you don't necessarily, you can do the dress or the other one. So if you do the dress and the arm wraps, you're looking at about $90. And if you are looking at the vest and the shirt, $59, and then what was this again? $49, so $110 plus the arms, so $130. So not too bad. So you're under $150 for everything if you want. Now they do have, what are these? These are like little belts here. So that's always good to have. Got a droid, hi. This is an awesome t-shirt. Oh my gosh. I love that. Boba Fett's symbol on it for $36.99. Oh my gosh. That might be mine. I might be purchasing that. Unfortunately, just a lot of smalls or extra large and above, no mediums. I wonder if I fit into a small. Maybe, maybe not. But other things we got here, we have Boba Fett's gauntlets. Comes with some 20 launch discs. You can fire those around. Those are $30. They also have just a mask. It's a voice changer effect. It's not the full helmet like the Black Series helmets that we've seen in the past. These are just little masks that go over your face for $34.99. And then they have a jetpack. And the jetpack goes for $49.99. So that's not bad. That's about what you'd expect from something like that. Oh, come on. Is there a medium over here? No, just more smalls and larges. So sad. More Jedi robes over here in this corner as well, and more Jedi belts too. So these are like the actual robe styles. These are $69.99, and you can get them in black or tan. And then we have these are still youth belts. Those are $49. I don't see any adult ones, so they have them in gray, or not gray, excuse me, black or brown. Very cool. Okay. Some more like little toys over here. We have these cute little Maz toys, $22.99. We have a Wookiee toy. Nice fun little plushes. We have our Ewoks. We love the Ewoks. Ahsoka. She's probably like everybody's favorite that have seen the Clone Wars. She's awesome. I'm so excited that she's getting a live series, and Rosario Dawson is killing it as Ahsoka. $22.99. I absolutely loved that, or for Jar Jar, for anyone that's wondering. But I absolutely loved that episode in The Mandalorian Season 2. I had to watch it twice because I was so just like blown away by it. So I'm really excited to see all the different stuff that's going to be happening with that series and all the other series they're doing. We have Kenobi coming out in May, which is going to be awesome. And then we have these funky little things that you can position and move around. So we have the Resistance Fighters, $19.99 Resistance Pilots. We have Admiral Akbar. And then we have the fun little wooden, this is really cute. And that's our little Jawa mobile. I don't remember the name of it. Lots of fun little trinkety things. These are really cool, these Stormtrooper dolls. And R2 and C-3PO. These are really fun. $24.99 for those. Let's see. Ooh, they even have the board game. That's awesome. Now it flips over and I believe it just becomes checkers, but I wonder if there's an actual way to play this game, like we've got to see so very briefly in A New Hope. $49.99 for that. And then they have these Ewok drums. Yes, I loved Return of the Jedi. Return of the Jedi is my favorite Star Wars movie. Let me know in the comments what your favorite Star Wars movie is, or show. Doesn't have to be a movie. This is a really fun. Oh, Sabacc. So if you want to learn how to play Sabacc, $16.99 for a deck of cards and the dice. Not bad. Might have to buy that. I think I know what I'm gonna get some friends and family members for Christmas. Some other little things down here below too. We got this little, I don't even know what to call that. That's super fun. And then this appears to be a music box. It's got a little winding thing on it, opens up. Yeah, it's definitely a music box. That goes for $24.99. That's pretty cool. So this is like a fun little trinkety shop. A variety of different things. It's very busy. It's probably the busiest shop in here right now. But then also we have our little baby Grogu. $22.99 for him. He's super cute. So cute. Okay, so over here we have different little animals from Star Wars. We have our porgs, and these are super cute. Look at that catch. The porgs are super cute because you can stick your hand up, and then you can pull the little triggers and make his arms move and his mouth move. I love that. The porgs were the only good part of The Last Jedi. The rest of that movie was terrible. $49.99 for that little guy. And then I can't remember the name of these things, but these things are crack me up. What do those come for? $19.99. Oh, we have some banthas. Those go for $39.99. Oh, those are so fun. Ooh, we got some tauntauns. Going for $39.99. Now these have a little battery pouch in them, so I think they move or talk or do something. Does his mouth move? No. So he probably talks in some way, shape, or form. That's really cool. Our little tauntauns. And then here it is. This scary dude. I can't. What's his name? Someone ripped the tags off of so many of these. What is this name? A Wampa. Oh my gosh, I cannot remember the Wampa's name. The Abominable Snowman. That's all I can think about when I see the Wampa. That's literally it. That goes for $39.99. And then my favorite, my absolute favorite, the Loth Cat. Oh, when he moves, that's super cute. So if you pet him, he makes different sounds. Super cute. It goes for $49.99. I loved Rebels. Absolute favorite show for the Star Wars. I love it more than Clone Wars. I honestly didn't like Clone Wars that much until the 7th season came out, and I had watched all of Rebels, and I was like, this show's amazing. And then my brother was like, just watch season 7 of Clone Wars, and you'll be hooked. And I watched season 7, and look at that, you can get a Loth Cat. Ooh, this is a Tuca cat. It looks like a Loth Cat, but it's actually a little bit different. Also $49.99. But I remember watching all of Rebels, and then I went back and watched season 7 of Clone Wars, and now I'm just like totally obsessed with Clone Wars as well. So $24.99 for the little figurines. You can get the Loth Cat figurine, or you can get a Rancor. And like I said, they have tons of these little plushes. And they have this little guy down here. If you remember him, little creature from Return of the Jedi. The Kevorkian monkey lizard, if I said that right. So $59.99 for him. And he's got a little trigger on him. So you pull that little trigger and he actually moves. And it appears that he is also magnetic. Or maybe he's not. Kind of having a hard time figuring that one out. But he moves around and makes all of these weird little noises. Or you make him for him, right? Because who doesn't remember that? Okay. And then this is really cute. So right here we have this cage with this animal inside of it. It is a Loth Cat. And he's snuggling his porg. He's purring. It's super cute. I love that. All right, and just more of those creatures here on the other side as well. So that's our little section of Batuu. It's got a lot of really fun stuff to look through, and just so many really cool items. Like I said, I could spend an eternity. I could spend days here at Galaxy's Edge and just find stuff. Now I'm going to show you one of my favorite little spots. It's over here, and it's this spot right here, and you have to sit here for a while. But this is that creature that pops out of this little gunk here from A New Hope when they fall into the trash compactor, which is super awesome. I was literally standing here when the first time we came. I was waiting for Brittany to come out of the bathroom. She was doing something. She had to use the bathroom. I was just sitting here staring, and all of a sudden I look over and this thing pops out of the water, and I was like, oh my god, so cool. Oh, and since I was by the water fountain, I grab a quick drink of water as well. All right. So that's some of the fun stuff that we can find here in Batuu. Before we this area and we'll venture out into Disney's Hollywood Studios, is there anything else anybody else wants to see? Because we can go over by the gunship, the First Order gunship, and there's a shop over there. We can walk through the shop of the droid depot, if you all want to walk through that, which if you've not made a droid before, I do highly recommend it. That was my Christmas present from my wife. I was very happy about it. I'll turn on camera now so you guys can see. It was a super fun experience. And I will say this, it is a very, very quick experience if you are not taking your time. So I think it's $20 to build a droid or $100 to build a droid. I can't remember the price off the top of my head. But what I will say is if you walk in there and you just grab a bunch of parts and build your droid really fast, you're gonna be in and out in like 5 minutes. And that's not a lot of time for you to really enjoy the experience. So I really highly recommend if you are gonna do a droid build, I've not done a lightsaber build, that is definitely on my to-do list, I definitely wanna do that. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge to my wife, I think she's watching. If you build a droid, make sure you take your time. The R2 units also have more components than the BB-8 unit, the BB unit. So, if you want to build whichever one, now they're both really cool, but definitely take your time. Make sure you spend time at the conveyor belt and figure out what you want to do. So let's walk into the droid depot just because I think it's such a cool shop. So up above, they have this conveyor belt going with all different little droid pieces, which is super awesome. And they have tons of accessories for sale on the wall here. So, or you can just buy pre-built droids. So you can buy R2-D2 if you just really want an R2-D2. And I believe he actually moves just like the droids that you would build because of a little more control. Or if you want a BB-8, you can buy a BB-8. But look at this. Oh my gosh, they have the battle droids. It's so awesome. They also have C-3PO. Try me. Doesn't say anything. His batteries are probably burnt out from people poking at him. And then they have these little attachments. Oh, they have the... Oh my gosh. They have the jetpack accessories for R2 units. I don't have those. They weren't here when I built my droid. Oh, they can get a serving tray for him as well? Oh my gosh. So awesome. So you can get accessories for your droid after the fact as well and add on to it. Now, I didn't buy any of those accessories because they didn't have any when I first walked through. And they also have awesome shirts from the Droid Depot as well. These are $59.99. They're hats. They even have these little backpacks. Now, if you're going to be walking around the park with your droid all day, I highly recommend a backpack because he fits right in there. Now, the backpack, I believe, is like 80 bucks. That doesn't say. But it's nice. It's got a little pad here, too, as well, for both styles of droids so that it sits in there really well. Once again, it's a cool little backpack. Oh, we have our fake... It looks like Chopper, but it's not actually Chopper. $19.99 Chopper is a... orange and white, very cool. But it's really nice. My brother bought one of the backpacks. He said it was perfect because he was able to carry around his droid all day. Loved it. So different T-shirts for the Droid Depot as well, and they also have that awesome little journal. Check that out. That goes for $22.99. That's very cool. I do apologize if it is a bit loud in here. I realized when I got here that I forgot my microphone, so I'm just using the microphone on the on my phone. And we have our awesome droid here. Now, I cannot remember his name. It's from Rogue One. If anyone wants to help me out. I can tell you the actor who voiced him is Alan Tudyk, and he voices like everybody. And then we have a medical droid as well. That's what I love about this, is there's so many really cool hidden things. Ooh, I didn't even notice this. But we have our little, I can't remember the name of that droid either, but those are the droids that fix the little ships on Tatooine. Oh my gosh. The pods from the pod racing. Now, talking about the droid experience a little bit more. So you see there is a conveyor belt. So you grab what you want off the conveyor belt, and then you bring it to one of these stations, and there's a screwdriver. They put it together, you put it together with the screwdriver, and then they activate the droid with its different chips. So they have different customizations that you can get for different voices, which give your droids different personalities. So I got one specific to my droid. I was very happy with it. Sounds awesome. But you can change those out, which is really cool. So one day your droid can be all like your typical R2 droid, or it can be a First Order style droid, or it can be something else. So yeah, it's really awesome. So we've seen this stuff before, I think when we did our Disney Spring tour, but if you guys weren't watching, they also have it here at the Droid Depot. They've got the R2 towels, so you get 2 tea towels, and those I believe are $19.99. Oh, one's R2, one's BB-8, that's awesome. Yep, $19.99 for 2 towels. And then they have different trivets, so they have BB trivets for $21.99. Ooh, these are cool. So we have a bottle opener with an R2 head. There's another price on it. And then they have a bottle stopper. Those are really cool. And check this mug out. This is just awesome mug. The 2 droid heads on top of each other, $27.99. And I do love this R2 bowl. It's just so expensive. They're $74.99. So that's probably the only reason why I haven't bought it yet. And this really cool Droid Depot mug with the different blueprints for the droids. That goes for $19.99. Another spoon holder. So if you're doing like a total Star Wars kitchen, those are kind of cool. $16.99 for those. And then these fun little plates. That's actually really heavy. $16.99 for that. Okay, and we have IG-11 over here, the Bounty Hunter. So cool. $39.99 for that. Nothing on the back side, but there's a lot of texture going on here. As you can see, that's all raised, and this is all screen printed on. Ooh, a BB-8 upcycle droid. So this is what it looks like outside of its packaging. And those go for $95. And these are really cool. For those that are into metal, or they have these metal kits here. So the different droids that you can build. And that's what they look like when they're all complete. Very cool. And then down below, we have some open edition pins. We have R2, and this one moves. Oop, see? It's kind of hard. Yep, he does not want to move. There we go. So that one moves. We have BB-8. We've got that fun little droid there. And these are $9.99. And then they have some collectibles that are randomly selected, and those are the different pins that you can get inside of them. And the booster pin set. Always good to have a booster pin set if you're looking for just a bunch of pins that you want to trade or want to add to. Those are $35 for those, and you get 5 pins, so just about $6 a pin, $7 a pin. And another IG-11 Bounty Hunter pin, that's $12.99. This is an IG-88 Bounty Hunter crew neck sweatshirt going for, looks like $49.99. Nothing on the back side of that. And some more t-shirts over here, $39.99 for this. Very cool. Ooh, this is a cool, look at that. So it is a picture frame with C-3PO's hand, and that frame is removable. That's really cool. And that is $85. They also have these, I don't know if these are lounge flies or not. These are $74.99. They don't say lounge fly on them, so I think they're just mini backpacks. But nonetheless, another very cool piece of merchandise that you can get. So over here we've got another t-shirt, no, crew neck sweatshirt. Interesting little tie there at the bottom. And that goes for $39.99. And then here are just some Droid Depot droids that you can get. And these are the ones that are outside the building. These are $59.99. And you get 5 droids. And then they have these headbands with BB-8 or R2 on them. And these are $29.99. So very fun little items that you can get here. I just love the Droid Depot. Behind the counter, you can see those different droids. There's more of those backpacks. A lot of them more of the same stuff. But then outside here to the right, you have all showed you that you get the little figurines up, and there are 5 Droid Depot droids. Now, if you do get a droid, now I haven't really experienced this yet, and thank God it's not raining heavily, but if you do buy a droid in the Droid Depot and build it, you your droid then will interact with different things here in Galaxy's Edge, in Batuu, which is really cool. And I kind of like really want to bring it with one day and just walk around and see what it like interacts with. Now, I absolutely love this area. It took me several visits here to realize all the different cool stuff over here with all the different R2 heads and all the different droid heads. But what I really love is in these cages are battle droids. They're busted up battle droids out over. I was just like, oh my god, it's so cool. Now, regardless of your opinions on the three eras of Star Wars, we have the original, the prequel trilogy, the sequel trilogy. I am one of those rare people that absolutely loved the prequel trilogy. I don't know what it is about it. We saw it when we were kids. This was so awesome. I think I was in second grade when the first movie came out, second or third grade. So, starting to drizzle pretty hard. But I absolutely loved it, still do, and I think the Clone Wars TV show, watching it with the prequel trilogy really brings everything all together, makes it a really cool viewing experience and an awesome story from start to finish. So I wish that they did something like that for each era. I think it would really help tie everything in, and I love what they're doing with like shows like the Book of Boba Fett and the Mandalorian and now with Ahsoka. I think it's really going to help tie everything in together a little bit better and really expand on the story that's happening and how we got to where we are. Hey, Michelle. And over here we have First Order gunship and TIE fighter little figurines. It's kind of hard to see that.
Coming up around the bend.
But there's our TIE fighter, and that is $14.99. And then we have the gunships as well, and we have AR-AT-ATs, or AT-ATs. Also $14.99. Also have our baton and shield and our First Order Stormtrooper helmets down below. So always good to see all of that stuff here. Well, $29.99. And on the other side, over by Rise of Resistance, you're going to see a bunch of Resistance stuff. So if you've not been here, you'll notice that it's very First Order on one side and it's very Resistance heavy on the other side. They did that for a reason. And with the new Galactic Star Cruiser, Star Wars Hotel, we'll just call it. I believe there's a new entrance over here because I saw something I hadn't seen before, but you get to do different missions when you come here on your excursion from your cruise. $39.99. Now, I haven't gotten to do the cruise yet, the Star Wars Hotel, just because I think it's really expensive. I just have a hard time thinking I want to do it for the price. And it's a good thing that we're inside because it is a downpouring right now. So we're going to hang out here for a while. And I appreciate you guys being with me. All right, $39.99 for that. And this is a really cool journal. Check this out. I love this. This is so cool. This First Order journal. It is magnetic. It's 709 on the inside. And then it has the alphabet there, so you can, write coded messages if you want. And, just some pages. But it's a really awesome looking journal. I love it. For $30. Very cool journal. Oh, now it's raining even harder. Awesome. Yeah, there we go. Super, super heavy rain. So we'll take our sweet time going through this shop. And hopefully it'll stop raining. This awesome First Order mug or tumbler, $27.99 for that. Love that. And then they have these really cool Enlist Today signs. I think these are awesome. These are $125 though. They used to have t-shirts that had that stuff on it for like $30, and I was like, that's awesome. And I didn't buy them, and I'm still upset that I didn't buy them. So we have First Order Protect the Galaxy tank tops, $34.99. And it says Enlist Today on the back side. And then we have just some other toys here. So some First Order binoculars for $29.99, and then more patches down below. Now these patches are really cool, and they go for $9.99. And there's that 709 backpack once again. I don't know if I said the price of that. I think I got distracted by the amount of rain coming down. $39.99. Another First Order T-shirt, $39.99 for that. Nothing on the back side. And some other First Order as well. So $29.99 for these shirts here. They have those in. Those are all kids size, kids and adult maybe. $29.99. Okay, and then over here we've got these in teal, which is a really cool look. $29.99 for the t-shirts, and the zip-up hooded sweatshirt going for $44.99. This is kids size only. does not have this for adults, unfortunately. Got that first order look up in the back shoulder, and it says something here, but I don't quite know what it says. Kind of hard to read. Ooh, we have another first order Stormtrooper tank top down here. Just got that simple Stormtrooper logo on it for $29.99. All right, there's more of that first order Stormtrooper stuff. And this is only for display, so you can't buy that, but that would be so cool. And these awesome first order jackets. These are $130. Very cool. Perfect for dressing up. And that's what they look like when they're on a mannequin. Very cool. Over here, we have some pin sets and some t-shirts. Some other t-shirts. So we have that pilot t-shirt that we haven't seen before. We have booster pin sets here for $29.99. So you have 4 pins. We got a couple special forces. We got Kylo Ren and some other stormtroopers as well as the 4-pin lanyard set. So this is, there we go. Nice little lanyard set to get you started for $34.99. And then also has that alphabet on the back side and talking about pin trading. So very cool. And then one other shirt over here. This is a fun shirt. This is $39.99, but it says enlist, and it's actually raised up off of the shirt, which is really cool. It says join the 709. So that takes us through this shop and all the cool stuff that you can buy here. And this is what I'm talking about. This little tunnel here appears to be the entrance back to the hotel when you are transported, because this has not been open before. I have not seen this before. And it is still in the middle of a downpour. I don't have an umbrella. I don't have a jacket. So I'm pretty much just going to hang out here. And I'm not entirely sure what we're going to do. But go ahead and, start asking me questions. If you guys want to hang out with me for the next, I don't know how long this rain is going to take to pass. Eventually we'll have to venture out into this, but I'm avoiding it. So I'm an open book right now. Ask me anything about anything. If you want to know more about my favorite Star Wars stuff, if you want to know more about my least favorite Star Wars stuff, I think I just saw some lightning, so that's cool. There's the awesome gunship. Check that out. Or if you want to know about other things that I like to do outside of Disney. Any questions right now are greatly appreciated to keep us busy. Maybe it'll trigger a story of some kind for my brain. This is nuts. I don't think it was supposed to rain this hard. I was looking at the weather before I walked into the park, and it was supposed to rain for like 35 minutes at 6:30 to about 7:10, and then it didn't. I was like, great, we made it through. It's not going to rain at all, and I am the farthest away from the entrance. I have no jacket. I have no poncho, and it's downpour. That's super fun. So, the first time that I saw it, so ask me any questions you want. So the first time I saw Star Wars, let's talk about that. I want to say it was definitely like first or second grade, and my mom and dad, and yes, Mary, I am going to be posting more videos from the cruise on our other channel. I've posted the 5 videos from the different shops that we did, which was the 3 on-ship stores, the 2 Castaway Key stores. If you want to see more of our content, be sure to check out our other channel, at Meet the Beasters right now. We will be changing that name shortly, just because it's so hard to remember how to spell my last name. But yes, so we've already posted a couple. We posted our nice little room tour. We tasted everything from Vanellope sweets and treats. And when I say everything, I mean all of the gelato, which is delicious. But I have a few more videos to edit, so be sure to check out that channel if you want to see more from the cruise. But my first time seeing Star Wars, my parents rented A New Hope when I was a little kid. Like I said, first or second grade, so I think I was like 6 or 7 years old. And we watched it, and I was like totally blown away. That was the coolest movie ever. So then the next night they rented Empire Strikes Back, and then the night after that they rented Return of the Jedi. And then that Easter, my parents all got us action figures and the trilogy. So we had the original trilogy on VHS. We still have it. The tape is a little bit worn out, unfortunately. And Return of the Jedi was the one gifted to me. So my sister's the oldest, she got A New Hope. My brother's the middle child, he got Empire Strikes Back. Me as the youngest, I got the third movie, Return of the Jedi, which is probably why it's my favorite. But it was my favorite before that anyway, because, you know, Ewoks are awesome. Whoa. That was lightning for sure. Yeah. And they also got us, so they got us the VHS, and they got us a little action figure to go with it. So I got Han Solo. I always loved all the side characters, you know. And part of that's because as the youngest, when you play with your older siblings, you don't get to be the main character. You get to be the side character. So I have an affinity for side characters, not main characters. Specifically, like Chewbacca is like, I mean, my all-time favorite is Chewbacca. And Han Solo, absolutely just love his character. So, and that goes for like every single thing that we ever watched and did as kids. Like I just love side characters, and I love all the journeys that they get to go on. And I think that's maybe why I didn't like the sequel trilogy that much. It's because I think the side characters are just really not good, and the side plots were just terrible. So there it is. We just realized why I don't like the sequel trilogy so much. Because I think Finn could have had such a way better story arc. They kind of did him wrong in the second movie. There just wasn't enough Chewbacca either, let's be real. So, if you guys want to know anything else, post a comment down below while we're hanging out here. Because I'm going to be here for probably a little bit, waiting on this rain. You want to see it? Here it is. Still going. Hit a big lightning strike. There are worse places to be stuck, though. As you can see, there is nobody out in the open. There's a bunch of people huddled over there. There's a bunch of people huddled in here. Oh, boy. Leave a comment down below, please. Please, and thank you, about your favorite Star Wars movie. Tell me about it, which one you like the most. And I'll elaborate on what I like about that movie too, even if it's a sequel trilogy, because I can say nice things about those movies as well. Like I think The Last Jedi has a really solid story to it. If you cut out the side hustle, going to find the master locksmith person, because I think that portion of the plot is just terrible. But I think the rest of it's actually really good, and the ending battle is awesome. All right, right? It is very soothing, not smooth. I love being at home and hearing the rain pitter patter on the roof. Just something relaxing about it. I kind of wish I was home sitting on the couch right now listening to the roof and not stuck in Batuu. Brittany and I are really into the show Castle right now. I don't know if any of you have watched that. Best restaurant for dinner. So Karen, when you say best restaurant for dinner, are we talking like overall, or are we talking a specific park? Because that's a really tough question to ask. So Disney Springs, I love the Boathouse because I think the menu there is just phenomenal. There's lots of really good stuff to eat, and I don't know, it's just a really cool restaurant. So that's my favorite at Disney Springs, the Boathouse. Check it out. Great place to eat. They usually have walk-up availability, especially if it's really nice. They have stuff on the patio. If you are going to, if you're coming here to Disney's Hollywood Studios, the Sci-Fi Dine-In is awesome. The burgers are amazing. The Oreo milkshake at the end is delicious. And you get to sit and watch trailers to old movies, old sci-fi movies from like the 50s and 60s, and it's awesome. So if that's where you're gonna eat, I would highly recommend that. Ohana is amazing at the Poly. We ate there on the 50th opening, which was October 1st. I absolutely loved it. At Epcot, I really like Garden Grill. We ate at the Garden Grill in January, and it was amazing. If you're gonna do quick service at Epcot, I like the Regal Eagle Smokehouse because I love barbecue, and I think they did a fantastic job with that. But Epcot, honestly, it's really hard to go wrong any of the food there. I would avoid getting a burger, and I would avoid the restaurant, the quick service in the Land Pavilion. There's just so many other things to eat, and it's really, honestly, it's hit or miss there. I've been in there when the food is really amazing and really fresh, and I've been in there when the food was gross. So I can't remember the name of the restaurant. Seasons? 6 Seasons? But yeah, that's, unless you're desperate for food at Epcot, which there's so many places to eat, I would try Garden Grill or Regal Eagle Smokehouse. Animal Kingdom, in my opinion, has the best food out of every single park. You have the, what is it, the Tusker House? I think the Tusker House is over by Animal Festival of Lion King, and that is amazing. That is by far my favorite restaurant. But if you're doing quick service, you can do the barbecue place on your way to Dinosaur from Discovery Island. I can't remember the name of it offhand. Or the Satuli Cantina in Pandora is by far, I think, hands down the best quick service you can get in any restaurant. If you are going to Magic Kingdom, I would have told you that the Columbia Harbor House is your best bet for quick service, but since they've been cutting portions, that restaurant is tough to eat at, to be honest. Especially the lobster roll is like a tiny little scoop of lobster and mostly bread and a big piece of lettuce. They say it's due to supply chain, but then there is that whole like, oh, we're going to cut portion sizes because it'll be good for our customers' waistlines, which I'm like, I don't care who you are, you don't say that kind of stuff. That was just really rude of whichever employee said that. But either way, yeah. It's hard to say. I mean, Casey's Corner is definitely my go-to now for food, quick service at Magic Kingdom. Obviously, I think just avoid anything that's burger related or chicken tenders. Unless you're, like I said, you're desperate for food and that's all you can get. Cosmic Rays, skip it. Don't need to go to Cosmic Rays. And the Pecos Bills used to be my favorite quick service restaurant at Magic Kingdom, but when COVID hit and they took away the like toppings bar, and then they changed something with the way that their chicken is cooked. It's shredded chicken and they season it differently, and it's just quite frankly not good. The pork nachos are still fantastic, so that's always a good option. Let's see, Beaches and Cream over at Beach Club is really good. Nice little restaurant there. Eaten there a couple times. Resorts. What have I eaten in resorts? We've ate at Ohana's. We said that. We were going to try and go there. Absolutely amazing. And then, oh my gosh. I've heard so many amazing things about Yak and Yeti, and I've yet to eat there. The Brown Derby is good, but I think there are better options. I've eaten there twice, and I've had good meals both times, so you can't go wrong there. And I got some salmon thing the last time I was there, and it was incredible. I absolutely loved it. So those are my thoughts on food. If anyone else has any thoughts, go ahead and chime in. I think I covered everything. Let's see, are there any other resorts I've eaten at? I've had Chef Mickey's at Contemporary, which is always good. California Grill, very good. But it's a little bit more on the expensive side. And if you can do California Grill right when the fireworks go off, so later at night, that's really kind of magical. It's a beautiful view of the fireworks, beautiful view of Main Street. Just a really, really awesome place to check out. Yeah, that was a great question, Karen. I wish I was more helpful because honestly, when I started thinking about all the places I've eaten at, we've eaten at a lot of places too, but we haven't eaten at all of them. You know, like my parents, I wish they would too. I really want to go see that, Michelle, the luau. I hear it's amazing. My parents eat at the French restaurant in Epcot and ranted and raved about it. And then Brittany and I ate there with them, and I was like super disappointed. It just wasn't great. I don't know if we caught them on an off day, but they seated us upstairs in that other French restaurant that's not open right now. And quite frankly, we didn't get, like, service was bad. Food was mediocre. What do I think of Gideon's? I think Gideon's is the most overrated chocolate chip cookie I've ever eaten. I think their cold brew coffee is amazing. It's very sugary, very delicious. But in terms of chocolate chip cookies, it's a long time to wait for a chocolate chip cookie. And there's nothing special about it. You can disagree with me all you want, but I'm a cookie fiend. I love cookies. I also dated a girl in college who specifically brought me cookies once to impress me, and they were like some of the best chocolate chip cookies I've ever had. And they were huge. They were like the size of my face huge. They were amazing. Their relationship, not so much, but the cookies were great. So what did I say? Blew out. Yeah, I really want to experience it just because I hear it's an amazing show, but I just haven't had. Hopefully they bring it back. I know they're bringing back the parade this week on Wednesday, which is cool. So that'll be good. So they're bringing back more and more stuff slowly but surely, thank God. And we'll see what happens. We've been sitting here for at least 10 minutes, and it's still raining pretty good. It's lightning now, so that's fun. So that means everything outdoor roller coaster-wise is shut down. Which here I think is just the one show, right? It's just not show. It's just the one ride that's outside. Yeah, everything else is inside. All right, any other questions you guys have? We sit here and wait. Got nothing to do. Oh man, I did not expect it to be like this. But hey, we're entering the summer months of Florida. Spring and summer months. This is gonna happen every day. It's gonna happen every day around, I don't know, 3 in the afternoon. And then it'll be super hot afterwards. So, this is a bummer. I hope y'all are enjoying this. I'm definitely gonna check the weather forecast next time. And hopefully this doesn't happen. It does look like it's starting to lighten up a little bit. Just a little. Oh, a little bit. Yeah, honestly, it's crazy. What's nice is like November through March, like mid-March, it doesn't rain that much, which is really nice. But yeah, come mid-March through September, October, it's gonna rain like every day. Well, I'm not sure what else to do. You guys have any more questions for me? Disney or non-Disney? Ooh, okay. Karen, back to food. There is a place in Orlando, if you like seafood, specifically like Cajun style seafood or New Orleans style seafood or seafood boil. There is a place here called the Juicy Crab, and it is, hands down, the best seafood boil that you can get anywhere. It's located off of, well, there's several locations. There's one like closer to downtown Orlando, and then there's one over by Universal called off of International Drive, in a weird area. Trust me, it's very good. And then there's a couple other seafood boil places, but the Juicy Crab, if you're looking to dine off property, highly recommend it. Brittany and I go there all the time. Like, we even bought their seasoning to make it at home. It's so good. Saved a little bit of money doing that. We got some lobster tails in the freezer. I think we might have to have a seafood boil or something. Very good. But yeah, they bring it to you out in a tray, and it's in the bag, and it's got a piece of corn, a piece of one potato, and then you can get andouille sausage, shrimp, mussels, blue crab, king crab, snow crab, lobster tail. I want to think. There's two different kinds of mussels, black mussels and white mussels. So a couple different options. Oh, well, at the outlets, if you've noticed, I haven't been to the outlets in a while. I did one outlet video in February, as I had been recovering from COVID. I am going tomorrow to the iDrive outlet location to film, to do an update from there, because it's been probably 5 or 6 weeks since I've been there. So that'd be good to see. Very, very fun. So I've never been to either one. Rock and Brew was off of 192. shift is super loud right now. Yes, so a new outlet video is coming. This is insane. There you go. There's the gunship making tons of noise. I have never heard it go this long. Still going. I think it's broken. This is ridiculous. Let me look through the comments real quick. Rain up. Yeah, this is nuts. This has been going on for a solid 2 minutes at this point. I'm going to walk away from this spot. That is ridiculous. There's really nowhere for me to walk. Okay. Oh, it's raining harder again. Awesome. Well, that's good that it finally ended. Well, I appreciate the 9 people that are sticking with me. We've been live for 60 minutes. I honestly, at this point, I don't think we're going to be able to get anywhere else. I think I'm going to have to make a run for it to the front, and I think I'm going to get soaked. My phone can get wet, but the gimbal cannot. So that's part of the reason why we haven't ventured out. If the gimbal could get wet, I would just keep on trekking and I'd say, let's do this thing. But unfortunately, at this point, I think we're done for the night. I hope you guys enjoyed this. We got to do some around Batuu, but we didn't get to do a whole lot after that. So next week, I will not be going live. I will be on a work trip headed to Texas. But I will try and have some videos ready for everybody while I am gone, whether it is a park video of some kind or an outlet video. I would do my due diligence to have something for all of you next week while I am unavailable. But thank you guys so much. Sorry about the rain. Not much I can do to control it, but you know, it's Florida. It happens. It was destined to happen once or twice. So not next week, but the week after, maybe we'll try something else. Let us know in the comments down below where you want to go next, where you want to see on our next live, and we'll go ahead and check that out. So yeah, I'm gonna make a run for it, put all my stuff away, trying to stay dry, and kind of work my way back to the front of the park into my car. So thank you everyone for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.